Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8, River Thames Nature Diary. My name is Priya and it's great to have you here today. This is my nature diary from a small spot on the River Thames as it flows through West London. This week we have a surprise visit from a grey heron, we spend some time with the Canada Gosling family, we revisit the little Swan cygnet, and we catch up with Honk Honk and his geese pack. But first, let's look at the feeding habits of the birds here on this spot of the Thames. This week I arrived at the river at about 2 hours before low tide, and as you can see the water is about ankle deep, and the birds are actively feeding from the riverbed. The gulls were foraging for food by stamping their feet. I think as they're shuffling or stamping about, it's throwing up small prey like worms or fleas to eat. And I had a lucky surprise when a grey heron just landed right where I was filming. This grey heron is a regular character on this spot of the river. Though I have to say, I often miss him when I'm filming because he stands so still normally. I love watching this grey heron, he's so graceful and so focused. He has such a commanding presence as he stands between the geese and the gulls. I found this period of time, a couple of hours before low water, particularly interesting. It becomes apparent at how much activity there really is going on beneath the water. And how much food there is available for the birds here in this part of the tidal river. But now, on with our walk along the river. And we're off to find the Canada Geese family with their Goslings. And when I found them, they were basking in the sun on this hot summer's day. And it was delightful to see them so well and so happy, the slightly larger of the Goslings adopted by this family. And here he is, looking so well, with his down still showing through his feathers, a juvenile Canada goose. And the other two, though slightly smaller, also growing well and looking healthy. They really are funny, and the whole family now recognises me. But let's continue with our walk along the shore. And I was absolutely delighted to see this little cygnet that we met last week swimming with its mother swan. This tidal part of the Thames can be quite wild for these little birds, so it was absolutely wonderful to see it here and looking healthy. The mother swan is so wonderfully protective over her little cygnet, it's just a delight to see. These birds are a wonderful combination of graceful, magical, yet ferocious and imposing beings. I'm always in awe when I see them. And it's great to see this wonderful mother swan taking such good care of her little cygnet. let's continue with our own walk along the shore of the river. And of course, no afternoon by the river would be complete without a visit from Honk Honk, the leader of the goose pack. He is always accompanied by his very animated, friendly group of geese and other birds, such as these two crows in the background. This is a great example about how birds from different species will flock together for many advantages, such as safety from predators. Well, that's it for today, this episode of River Thames Nature Diary. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.